somebody just smashed in one of the walls in the front of our house. They broke a window. They even ripped off parts of the roof. So naturally, I stepped in and took some action. Well, before I tell you what I did, let me welcome you to Mornings with Bishop Robert. Thanks for joining me on the top spot on the internet for beverages with a bishop. Especially the hot, caffeinated kind. Hey, my goal is to introduce people to the Jesus they never knew and help them get to know Him and His Word personally and better. So if our time together today speaks to your heart, let me invite you to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. If you join our email list, you'll get a free copy of my book, Count to One. You'll get Mornings with Bishop Robert sent directly to your inbox every day, and you have lots of other great benefits too. So click the link in the description. You'll find out all you need to know. Well, when the walls started getting smashed in, I didn't grab my phone and call the police. I actually grabbed a sledgehammer and started to help. You see, the house looked good enough from the outside, well, unless you looked closely, but on the inside, the walls were literally rotting away because of water intrusion. Rotting wood will continue to spread, especially if the problem isn't fixed, and you get more water in the wall with every rainstorm. Yeah, sooner or later, it's too late. The wall and the house will collapse. The time to address the problem is definitely on the sooner side of the equation, because the wood is getting thinner and thinner, and it's losing its strength. And when you need to renew the strength of a house, you have to open up the area that's rotten. Then you've got to remove whatever wood is soggy and moldy and ruined, because if you leave any of the rotten wood behind, it'll continue to be an issue. So a carpenter has to replace what was removed with solid, strong wood that can bear the load of the house. While that's going on, you'd better be fixing the issue with the roof, because otherwise the problem's going to repeat itself. Now the process is messy, but necessary. And the outcome is that the strength and the integrity of the house are restored, well, beyond what they were, even when the house was first built. Now, that's because there was an initial flaw that wasn't addressed. And that flaw allowed something inside the walls that was never intended to be there. It was destructive. But now the problem's been eliminated. Hey, my new roof even has a lifetime guarantee. Well, today's verse says, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They'll soar with wings like eagles." You and I, we all have the same problem my house did. Everyone has something inside the walls of their life that was never intended to be there. It's destructive. And because of an initial flaw called sin, a bunch of garbage has intruded inside of us it's literally ripping us apart. Oh, sure, we may look good enough from the outside, but on the inside, the walls are literally rotting away because of sin's intrusion. And don't kid yourself. For some of us, you don't even need to look too closely to see it. And sin's rot will continue to spread. And sooner or later, it's too late. Yeah, the time to address the problem of sin is definitely on the sooner side of the equation too. We can soar on eagle's wings when we decide to follow Jesus Christ and ask Him to renew our strength. You know, the eagle that's in the image that accompanies today's message is strong and focused. Eagles are referenced with some frequency in the Bible. They portray power, military prowess, fear-inspiring awe, protection, and much more. Yeah, hey, if heaven has a football team, it's probably named the Eagles. Now, That's not in the Bible, by the way. I'm just kind of speculating. But here's not something that we have to speculate about. We need the strength of Christ to rise above the storms of life and continue on in victory. You know, somehow, I don't think it was an accident that Jesus worked in the construction trade during his time on earth. We need a good carpenter to carefully open up the areas in us that are rotten, remove whatever's moldy and ruined, and then replace what was removed with something solid and strong. You know, something that can actually bear the load of life. The process may be messy, but it's necessary. And dealing with the sin-induced rot isn't enough. I mean, while that's going on, you'd better be addressing the issue of sin. Otherwise, well, the problem's just going to repeat itself. The good news is, I know a great carpenter who can handle every issue your life is facing. And the outcome is that the strength and integrity of your life will be restored beyond what they were, ever. And his work, well, it comes with a lifetime guarantee. Hey, we're out of time again, but I still want to ask you to help me introduce people to the Jesus they never knew and help them get to know him and his word personally and better. Would you please like this video to help more people see it? And click follow or subscribe so that you and I can get together every day. Don't forget to click the link in the description so you get that free copy of my book, Count to One. And of course, one more thing. Share this video with a friend, would you? Because as you do, you're part of the team sharing the life of Christ with millions of hearts all over the world. Thank you. Yeah, you. Thank you for helping.